My name is Chapin, and I am the one who created the Change.org petition to ask the San Francisco 49ers to make an It Gets Better video, as well as the fan to ask the San Francisco Giants baseball team to make an It Gets Better video. It was around October of 2011 when someone approached the San Francisco 49ers if they would consider making an It Gets Better video, and I believe the response at the time was that if someone were to approach the team, then they would very likely consider making a video. So someone let me know of this, and I figured that with all the good that happened from the Giants It Gets Better video and how it has swept through much of the Major League Baseball, with so many teams following suit and telling our LGBT youth that it does get better, that maybe we can see the same thing happen with the San Francisco 49ers and maybe within the National Football League. So I made a Change.org petition, and 1 year later, the San Francisco 49ers made what I thought was a great video for the It Gets Better project. And they had 4 players from the San Francisco 49ers telling our LGBT youth that it gets better, that bullying is wrong, and that they are on their side. And going into the Super Bowl as a lifelong 49ers fan and San Francisco native, I had so much pride in my heart to see that not only are the 49ers going to the Super Bowl, but that they were also the only NFL team to reach out to our LGBT community in this manner to say it gets better to LGBT youth. So the last couple of days and what has happened has been very hard as a gay man and as a 49ers fan. What I understand is that of the 4 49ers players that were in the It Gets Better video, 2 of them were approached by a USA Today reporter the day after their teammate Chris Culliver said his anti-gay remarks. And they asked these 2 players about their involvement with the It Gets Better video. And they initially denied being involved in this video, and it looks like it may have been due to confusion or misunderstanding. So the USA Today reporter then played this video. One of the players' responses was, "Oh, I know what that video is. Yeah, well, this is actually an anti-bullying video and not a gay video, as if he means gay rights video." And another person also denied being on the video and also went as far as to say that, "I can't believe someone's using my name in such and such manner." To say the least, that exchange and then to see the report of that was really confusing, was disheartening, and just really frustrated me as a gay man. I think it brought up a lot of questions. Were these 2 players bigoted, homophobic? Maybe they were not properly informed by the 49ers organization that what they were being a part of was not just an anti-bullying campaign, but an anti-bullying campaign for LGBT youth, especially that LGBT youth are 4 to 6 times more likely, I don't know the exact number, to commit suicide because of the rampant homophobia that is very prevalent in our society. Regardless, there is a ton of questions out there, and it's not unreasonable to wonder if there is homophobia within the 49ers organization, which really bothered me. And what else I can also say too is that when the 49ers released their It Gets Better video, they actually initially released it on their Facebook page as a Facebook video. And that was about a couple of days before they released it on YouTube. And I thought, well, if they were only going to release it on Facebook, then that seems very strange, because I would think that if you truly are trying to reach out to our LGBT kids to tell them that it gets better, then it's nearly impossible for an average kid who would be impacted by this video to be able to find this video on their Facebook page. Whereas if you post it on YouTube and virtually every It Gets Better video is on YouTube, then someone would be able to go on a search engine like Google or Yahoo and look up It Gets Better and find the San Francisco 49ers made a video. I think the fact that they initially launched this on Facebook, the fact that 2 of the players came across the way they did during this interview with USA Today reporters, and probably most importantly is that since that happened, up to the Super Bowl, during Super Bowl, and even today, the 49ers organization has not responded to this It Gets Better flap. They have not cleared any confusion in terms of where this was coming from, why the players reacted the way they did, if they were not properly informed about this video that they were being a part of. And so I think that is a very big problem, and I think it's a dangerous problem. It's to the point that Dan Savage, the creator of the It Gets Better project, disowned the video and broke the link from where it's on YouTube to where someone can find it on the It Gets Better project website. And it's also gotten to the point that a lot of people are making, kind of funny, lighthearted remarks, but very, sharp remarks, such as the president of GLAAD saying, don't worry, 49ers, it gets better. And to which, as a 49ers fan, I just have to cringe, because that just makes me say, you know what, I think we need to handle this in a little bit of a better manner. But that's me. And I think the way the 49ers need to handle this at this point is that they have to do the right thing. They can't just sit and not do anything about this, because there's way too many questions that are asked. A whole Super Bowl has just passed, and they're sending the wrong message to our LGBT kids. The It Gets Better video is being ridiculed. The video was watched up to about 100,000 times before this flap happened, and now it's been watched an extra 150,000 times. And the comments on that video are not encouraging at all. It's very, very embarrassing. It's an absolute embarrassment to the It Gets Better project and the purpose of that project. So I think at this point something has to be done, and I think the 49ers need to do the right thing. I'm not to say what that right thing is. I can see the right thing being the 49ers come out and say something about this, explain themselves what they did. I could also see that the right thing could be that the 49ers take down their video, because if they are not truly behind the message that they're giving to the LGBT youth, especially with everything else that's happened, then I think the video is disingenuous and maybe hypocritical. And then that video is doing much more damage than good, and therefore needs to be taken down. And that would be to complete the process of Dan Savage breaking the link of the video on the It Gets Better project website and just having it being taken down entirely. And it could also be that maybe the 49ers need to evolve. I think everybody in the NFL needs to evolve. Some more than others. Some are really great supporters, like Brendan Iambandejo, who I absolutely love and admire. And maybe it could be that one day the 49ers are in a much better position, and maybe they can make an It Gets Better video. That would be like the right video to make, with the players who truly want to be part of that video being in the video, and then also supporting this video if they're ever approached by reporters to say, yeah, I was in that video, this is for LGBT youth, I fully support this cause. I don't know what this right answer is, if this current video should be taken down, if maybe a new video can be put up that's very genuine, or the 49ers need to explain themselves. But something has to be done, and they cannot continue in this kind of silence. So I am a fan, and I am the one that made the Change.org petition to ask the 49ers to make an It Gets Better video. I feel that I bear some responsibility in bringing this into the light that it's in right now, and the least I can do is call on the San Francisco 49ers to do the right thing, and it's up to them to figure out what that right thing is.